Moving to university is a daunting prospect. You're leaving everything and everyone behind to start a new exciting life full of new people, new surroundings and new opportunities. I asked some other students what it was like for them. Do you miss home?
Yeah, I do miss home. I get quite homesick still sometimes.
Miss it a bit.
I'm not going to lie there. I do miss home.
What do you miss most about home?
The space, the family, watching telly.
Miss the cooking.
The good food. I miss the good food my mum's cooking.
I think I'd definitely appreciate my mum more.
How often do you speak to your parents?
I tend to try and contact them like every couple of days.
Probably about once a week, maybe twice if I text them as well.
A good couple times a day, really. I think we're starting to get used to it. First, my mum missed me a lot.
It's not just scary for students, it's daunting for the parents too. I interviewed my mum to find out exactly what it was like for her when I left for university.
It was really tough actually. I was quite surprised at how emotional I was once you'd gone. And we've known that it was going to happen. We've known for the last 18 years it was going to happen. I've always wanted you to go to university. I've saved the money for you to go to university. I've come with you to open days and all that kind of stuff. So it was always going to happen. But actually on the day, I was really quite tearful. So it was surprisingly difficult really for the first 24 hours really. I think the first hour back, we were in the car and just driving back and I was just trying to be brave, and it was only when I got back and I sat and had a cup of coffee and just these tears were just running down my face. And I don't know why, because there was no reason to be sad. It was just knowing that you'd gone, and that was it really. I suppose when you came in from college and things like that, we always used to have what have you done today, and any news and that kind of thing. I miss the sort of little updates and things like that. I think it's just missing you being around really.
Have you learnt anything since I moved away?
Oh gosh, I suppose I've learnt that I'm a lot more maternal and have missed you more than I thought I would. I think actually one of the biggest eye-openers really was how selfish I was as a teenager, because it didn't cross my mind that my parents would have been upset, that my parents would have missed me. And so the thing that I've learned isn't so much about how I've handled this situation, losing you, it's reflection on 20 odd years ago when I went to university. But I think it's easier now in this day and age than it was when I went to university, because we had to rely on letters and phone calls, and there wasn't Facebook and Skype and things like that.
What advantages have there been since me moving away?
Oh, huge now. So that's the thing. That's why I'm surprised that I was so upset when you actually went. I think it's little things like my car is there when I need it. I'm doing half as much washing, half as much cooking. The food bill is half as much.
What advice do you have for me and any other students?
I think the main thing really we've already said to you, it's about seizing every opportunity that you can, and you literally have one chance. Even if a party's happening or there's in a society and you think, I don't know, it might not be any good. If you go and it's rubbish, you've lost nothing other than a few hours of your life. But if you don't go, you never know who you might have met or what might have happened or whatever. So you've got one opportunity, and it's the beginning of the whole of the rest of your life really. The next 3 years are going to be the people who you may end up living with, being friends with. The whole of the rest of your future really depends on the next 3 years.
What advice would you give to other parents that are losing their children to university?
That's difficult really. I think you just have to back off really and just hope that you've guided your child enough to know right from wrong, and hope that they understand that we've made a lot of financial sacrifices to get you to where you are now, and so you've just got to hold back and wait for the outcome really, and when you finally graduate it'll all be worth it.
Moving to uni's been so much fun and really exciting, but also challenging at times. I know that if disaster strikes or I need any advice at all, my mum's just a call away.